this month's got some interesting things happening between last month and this month. We've got AMD put out a release that says they're no longer going to be in the enthusiast chip market, which kind of raised the white flag, and they gave up and they let Intel have the enthusiast market. The only thing I don't like about that is a lot of innovation happens in the enthusiast market because people want it bigger, better, faster, stronger. Now they're staying more towards the consumer market. At least that's what they said in their release. That may change things a bit, but that's good. Change is good. Intel's release schedule may change too, though. That's not so good because they'd be competing against themselves if they keep on the track that they're on now, and that's just bad business. Nvidia had released the 600 series, and in the 600 series, we've got some interesting developments. The 690 is one of the fastest video cards on the market now. The 680 is nice too. The 670 is their now midline card. Lots of stuff's happened with that. The 670 alone is a lot different, a lot better than the previous iteration, which was the 570. I want to do a quick talk about Bluetooth. I carry it with me. I have it in my ear most of the time. Big thing about Bluetooth, there's tons of them on the market. The thing that you have to look at, not so much is it going to work with my phone, because all Bluetooth devices work with all phones. That's a standard. What you want is a device that's going to fit you, what's comfortable for you. The model I have, it's the Jawbone Era. Very nice device. Has like 6 or 7 earpieces you could swap out if you have bigger ears, smaller ears. Everybody's ear is different, so it's good that it's got flexibility. There's other models as well. I've also got a Bluant Q2 model, which is also an excellent Bluetooth earpiece. Bluetooth has come a long way. For me, it's great because I carry 2 phones, because I have my work phone and my personal phone. The newer Bluetooth devices, like this Jawbone and the Bluant, can handle both phones at once. And since both phones are on at once, that I don't have to worry about picking up which phone is it. I don't know. It tells me, and it says, hey, from this phone, this is the number. And I can just go, okay, here. And I say, hello. It's great. I really highly recommend Bluetooth, only because the newer phones, I mean, seriously, it's nice to have this device, but I don't want to have to talk on it. It's a lot easier to have this. Galaxy S3, sorry. The S3 is, the phone has come out. There's rumblings of the new iPhone. Still things get released, don't know if it's real or not, or what's going on. There's definitely going to be a new one, but they haven't said what the size is going to be. They're saying potentially the form factor is going to be larger. We'll see. To compete with the 4.7-inch screen, which seems to be the sort of standard, is 4.7. It's big enough that it still fits in your pocket, but small enough that it's not too big. Because, I mean, honestly, my Galaxy Note, it's a great phone. I love it. But for most people, this would be too large, because the size would affect where you can put it in. Can you put it in your pockets? Can you stick it in your pants pocket? Can you throw it in a holster on your hip if you really want to? For those of us that are geeky enough to carry around our phones in holsters. More people are coming out with thinner laptops. They're not calling them Ultrabooks because apparently somebody patented Ultrabook, so they will call them slim laptops or thin laptops or something to that effect, but never an Ultrabook. That should be interesting because I've seen Core i7s come out, which is the fastest processor currently in the Intel market. Well, the consumer Intel market. I've seen a Core i7 Ultrabook-esque laptop come out. I mean, that's like, having desktop power in like a 1/4-inch thick, 1/2-inch thick at most laptop. That's amazing. That amazes me. I mean, I've been doing this for a while, and I've been loving technology since for a long time. I was very young when I started working with hardware, and to think how far we've come. We had these things called luggables, which were these like suitcases that you carried your device in, and now we have a device so thin you could lose it under a stack of paper. It's kind of cool. I've been thinking about the last couple months, how far we've come in how short a time. I mean, you go back a decade, and that's only 2002. 2002, the internet was still a relatively new thing, and the World Wide Web was available, but not everybody knew exactly what was going on with it. High-speed internet wasn't readily available to everybody. I mean, the fastest computer was probably like a 1.2 gigahertz, and that was huge. I mean, that was amazing, because you go back, again, only like maybe 5-6 years from there, and 60 megahertz. Megahertz is the previous version. Now, we went from hertz to kilohertz to megahertz to gigahertz, and it looks like we may be stepping past gigahertz in another couple of years, if it even takes that long. Same with the size of data. I mean, we used to store everything on double-sided, double-density disks. That was like less than 500 kilobytes of information. Kilobytes is the second smallest unit of measurement in information when it comes to technology. We go to bytes, kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes, terabytes, and then there's stuff above terabytes now, which just amazes me. I mean, that's just awesome. I thought the desktop would be around for a lot longer, but that's life. Technology moves on. Market works better for the portable, for the laptop, for the tablet, for the smartphone. I believe we'll start merging from smartphone to smart device. Neat things. Always neat things.